There he sits inside your local coffee shop, sporting a main burning facial hair. Somehow he believes, although he has no job, that by his 30s he will be a millionaire. M-I-L-L-E-N, M-I-A-L.
Gotta love millennials. M-I-L-L-E-N, M-I-A-L. Gotta love millennials.
She posts lots.
Well, you gotta love millennials. For one, they're fucking stupid. For two, their professors are starting to fucking eat at their brains. Teachers and professors. So when your kids go to college, what they're doing is they are learning some things, but they're also getting the professor's ideology pumped in their fucking heads. That's what professors do. That's what they do to these kids. I'm going to get to that story in a second. I put something up about Facebook Messenger today. It looks like I got to go back to old school YouTube, downloading videos like I used to. Because I have a problem with Facebook, and, well, they have a problem with me. For one, you see who I support. It's Donald Trump, and he's not only my president, but he's all your fucking presidents out there, too. All you millennial jerk-offs, all you libtards, all you Democrats, all you Bernie Sanders voters, all you Hillary Clinton lovers. Hillary Clinton. That's funny that I brought up her name. Crooked Hillary. That name will stand with her for the rest of her life, and Donald Trump is definitely a good nickname. I think he's one of the masters. I'm pretty good myself. I have a few nicknames that I use myself, like Anderson Cooper Pooper, Asshole Anderson, Moron Maddow, Moron Maxine, Chuck, I shouldn't be talking out of both sides of my ass Schumer, Nancy, I'm a nutcase Pelosi. The list goes on and on. We both do it pretty good. Like I said, he's a Gemini, so he thinks like me. There's two of us. Good Greg, bad Greg. Good Donald, bad Donald. Well, privacy about Messenger. Let me get back to some of the news. I'm sorry. Sometimes I go on my little rants myself. It's not the same as the live action. I do like live. I like to interact with my viewers, but Facebook is blocking me from doing that. They're taking away my freedom of speech. But if I'm a liberal asshole, I could talk about assassinating the president. Or if I'm a jerk off Hollywood actress or actress, I could talk about killing the president, assassinating him, things like that, and that's okay. So that's a double standard in this country. And part is the media. The media is a real big fucking problem. And it is fake news. Most of it. CNN was one of Hillary Clinton's top 10 donators. So you wonder who they were voting for? You know what their agenda was every day? Push Hillary, bash Trump. Not too hard to understand. You know, like Amazon. Amazon owns the Washington Post. That little freak show that he is. So I don't order from Amazon. Back to Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger definitely go through your privacy. I took it off because I'm getting tired of answering messages. Tell you the truth. I'm going to set something up differently where you can send me a message. I have to work on a page and a blog. So I'll be working on that this Saturday with an IT computer guy. The stuff about Facebook Messenger, you know, now that Facebook has 1.2 billion active users, and still, if you're a liberal, you can do it just about anything you want on Facebook. You know, beat your wife, beat women, beat kids, cut people's heads off in the middle of the street. Do live shootings while you're robbing someone. That's a good one, too. Disrespect police. Shit like that. If you're a liberal jag-off, you can do all that stuff. That's good. That's okay. But it is a separate download. It's a download separate messenger app that they want you to use while using a Facebook app. for your mobile device. I took it off my mobile device. I can probably use Messenger here at my desktop and not have the same problems that you would on your phone. But to be honest, I researched it, and your Messenger app, for example, Facebook could use direct call, phone numbers, receive, read, and edit your text messages, SMS, MMS, take pictures and videos, record audio, change network connectivity. On your Facebook app, it can directly call phone numbers. It could read your text messages. It can take pictures and videos. It can record audio, change network connectivity, read, write, call log, read calendar events, plus confidential information. That's what your Facebook app can do on your phone. That's interesting. I think Facebook is playing a fucking real serious game with people. And I'm not stopping until something happens about it. Because Mark Twattenberg thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And I don't think he can. But I think he'll push the limit. Someone mentioned to me that we wanted to run in 2020. Well, good luck, Mark. You're a fucking idiot. You want to build bridges, not walls in this country. But if you go to your house in California, you got a 10-foot wall around your house. That's funny how that works. So this Messenger, I don't think you're at any risk. I just don't want to fucking deal with it on my phone. I think I can answer your questions right here on my desktop just fine. You know, just take more time. You know, I can't do it on the fly, which I took it off. So fuck them. But I don't think you're at any more risk than having the Facebook app on your phone. So, I mean, for right now, that's what's going on with your privacy with Facebook. Back to professors. See, the reason I could do this, now I could talk a little bit longer. I don't get to interact with my viewers, which I really loved, and it was good. And I can multitask, not like some people in this country. Now, professors tell students, drop class if you dispute man-made climate change. We will not at any time debate the science of climate change. 3 professors co-teaching an online course called Medical Humanities in the Digital Age, the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, recently told their students via email that man-made climate change is not open for debate, and those who think otherwise have no place in this course. That's fucking professors telling students that they can't debate on a topic now. That's the control that professors are doing and implementing in these universities. So, I haven't looked up Colorado, University of Colorado, or Colorado Springs. I'm sure it's anywhere from $25,000 to $35,000, $40,000 a year. So, your kid can go there, but your kid can't think for himself. It's either their opinion or fuck you, drop our class. That's what they're doing, which is a crock of fucking shit, if you ask me. Signed by the course professor Rebecca, Wendy, and Elaine. It was sent over after several students expressed concerns for their success in the course after watching the first online lecture about the impacts of climate change. They don't have the scientific proof that backs up climate change or global warming. Al Gore has been selling this shit for 30-some years now, since he was the vice president with Bill Clinton. That would be Blowjob Bill. After he left office, he was worth $2 million. After he went on this global stance of climate change and global warming, he's now worth $300 million. Al Gore does not have one solar fucking panel on his house. And he consumes more energy from his couple mansions, his one mansion, than probably a whole block of houses. So, you tell me what's so fucked up about that. Not one solar panel. Interesting. California professor hands out white privilege checklist, warns students not to stereotype. We are all engaged in oppressive power structure. The College Fix report that the Professor at the California Community College distributed a 4-page white privilege checklist to students. Then warned them stereotype someone in the class is punishable offense. Don't professors understand that the meaning of the word hypocrisy? Blah! You know what I'm saying. Any more, much less I Well, I'm having a problem with words today. The Anthropology Labs Siblis states, students will not stereotype or demand anyone based on race, gender, ability, nationality, sexuality, any other identity. Any student disrespects their instructor, disrespects their classmates, or purports identity-based stereotypes will be considered an interruption and will be barred from participating in class. Lose all participation points for the day and refer to the deans of students, which I, agree with most of that. You shouldn't knock people for their race or gender, but there are two genders, male and female. But when scientists tell libtards or snowflakes that there are only two genders, that's when they want to throw science out the window. That's what's so fucked up about being a liberal. It's a fucking mental disorder. They want to go against scientists. There are only two genders. There's a male and there's female. You can't be both. Pick a side. That's why I don't get that transgender crap. You either are a man or you're a woman. Now, Caitlyn Jenner brought all this stuff up back a couple years ago because he was losing attention, Bruce Jenner. I don't call him Caitlyn. Bruce Jenner, the Olympian. Now, he wants to become a woman. That's fine. Become a woman and get the full change. Don't fucking flip-flop back and forth. You're either a man or you're a woman. There's men's bathroom and there's women's bathroom. If you think for a second I'm going to let my daughter piss in a fucking woman's bathroom with a man going in there, you're out of your goddamn fucking mind. That's not going to happen. So, this was interesting on this white oppression. And one of the students, apparently the professor needs one of the students, an anonymous student in the class apparently described Zunner, the teacher, as a far left as they come. On the first day of class, she told us that the race and gender are both social constructs, and she made us repeat the latter back to her multiple times. She warned us that she would deem racial or sexist if we didn't agree with her syphilis. So that's what these professors are doing. They're pumping their sick fuck ideologies into your kids every day for $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. That's not where I want my kid going to school. Fuck you. Well, I figured, what the heck, since it is Hillary Clinton's day of her book signing, her book, What Happened, that was coming out today by Hillary, where she selling it on Amazon. Big surprise. Well, there's 7 talking points in here. Clinton's new book, What Happened? Russia, Donald Trump, no shit. Wall Street, a mistake. Yeah. Losing those dumb emails that you had on a private server. James Comey, the guy that didn't investigate you that should have, James Comey. Sexism. Let's pull out the woman card, huh, Hillary? So, let's see what she's got to say about Donald Trump. Clinton, of course, spends a lot of the time writing about the man she lost to, President-elect to Trump. Listening to Trump, it almost felt like there was no such thing as the truth anymore. She writes of her campaign, adding, the tactic was to appeal the ugliest impulses of our national character. As I had previously reported, writes the second presidential debate, Donald Trump was looming behind me. 2 days before, the world heard him brag about groping women, which, Hillary, let me just break that down for you right there. All men talk about women in the locker room. all men, when they get together, talk about women. Just like women, when they're together with their little group of people, talk about men. You're a fucking idiot. You lost. That's what happened. What happened is you lost and you're crooked. See, anybody that has a foundation, okay, that your buddy Comey worked for. See, nobody wants to remember that. And his brother was an attorney for them. So, Saudi Arabia donated anywhere from $10 to $25 million. Notes on the laws. Homosexuality acts are punishable by death in Saudi Arabia. That was one of her donators. Let's not forget CNN. They were one of their top donators for the Hillary Clinton. That's when Hillary Clinton was calling Trump voters deplorables. That was another reason why she lost. Kuwait gave Hillary anywhere from 5 to 10 million. Prosecuted under the debauchery law with jail time up to 6 years. Qatar gave anywhere from 1 to 5 million. Homosexual acts are punishable by death or imprisonment. These are all the countries that gave her money. She backs gays? She's full of shit. She backs women's rights? She's full of shit, because in those countries, women don't have fucking rights. She's full of shit. And so are the Clintons. And the Clintons have been full of shit for fucking years. That's the goddamn problem in this country. People don't fucking read and educate themselves. What you do is listen to some jagoff reporter on fucking TV, some CNN personality. Anderson Cooper, Rachel Maddow. Now they're both gay, which is fine, and I don't give a fuck. But what they do is beat a dead fucking horse because they don't like facts. Rachel Maddow has people on her show that she's smarter than. She won't bring one of me. She won't bring me on her show. You think Anderson Cooper will invite me on his show? How about Don Lemon? When Sheriff Clark from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, looked like you wanted to reach over and smack him in the fucking head for being an idiot. Let's not forget Oman gave $1 to $5 million. Homosexuals face up to 3 years imprisonment. United Arab Emirates, $1 to $5 million. Homosexual acts are punished by death. Algeria, $250,000 to $500,000. Homosexuals faces fines and imprisonment. Brunei, $1 to $5 million. Homosexuals are punished by death. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these 7 countries, if you're gay, they will kill you. Let's talk about Hillary Clinton should be worried about Benghazi cover-ups. Well, this is a big one that's been flushed underneath the floor for a while. Hold, please. Freddie, hey, hold on. Hey, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, had a little call. My bad. I'm back. Benghazi. Funny that we bring up this. Benghazi is something that they pumped on TV that was blamed on a YouTube tape. That was Hillary Clinton. She lied to those soldiers, 4 families, 4 or 5, whichever there was. Her and what was her name? Where is she? What was her name? Not Loretta Lynch. Susan Rice. Well, Susan Rice, the UN ambassador, Susan Rice, she almost was on every talk show talking about how they were blaming it on a YouTube tape, how that was going to start World War III, huh? Some jerk off making a YouTube tape, and that's what happened with Benghazi? A YouTube tape. So you're telling me someone over there saw a YouTube tape, and they started the march against the embassy. You got to be a real fucking, you got to have real fucking rocks in your fucking head to believe that bullshit. Because when it came out, I knew it was bullshit. That's a crock of shit. That never fucking happened. But Suzanne Rice, she was staunch about it, rooted in an internet video, and not a broader failure of the policy. Beyond the conclusion of the fact officials already knew that this was a work of terrorists, that the document is just coming out now shows the depth of the information, the administration's cover-up. I mean, I knew it was a fucking cover-up from the start. Hillary Clinton stuck with that story. So did Barack Obama. They out and out lied to the American people. Just like Barack Obama lied about Obamacare. When he came out and said you're going to save $2,500 a year. That never fucking happened. We're taking it in the ass every day with Obamacare. It's a fucking disaster. It was 25,000 pages. You want to know what this dumbass Pelosi says? You'll have to read it to see what's in it before we pass it. Why aren't we talking about something else? White House Minority Leader at the time, Nancy Pelosi. Hillary Clinton's network, and these are people that are public servants to us. You tell me if you think this is fucked up. Hillary Clinton's worth anywhere from $30 to $60 million. The Clinton Foundation took in hundreds of millions of dollars. Donated very little. But they had plush salaries, plane rides, hotels. Chelsea Clinton had a big salary from the Clinton Foundation. So did James Comey. A lot of people worked for the Clinton Foundation. Bill Clinton's net worth is $80 million. How does the next president get $80 million? Going around getting speeches for foreign countries. Russia was one of them. They gave him big money to get what they wanted because his wife was Secretary of State. If you can't fucking fit the pieces of these puzzles, you got to be a fucking idiot. Nancy Pelosi, her net worth, $120 million. Now you tell me, how the fuck does someone that works for us in our government accrue this much wealth? Maybe I should become a politician. It sounds like a free license to fucking steal. That's what it sounds like to me. Nancy and her husband estimate their personal net worth to be between $43 million and $202 million. She was elected to the position of the Speaker of the House in 2007, post she had held until 2011. This position made her a high-ranking female politician in the U.S. history. If you people don't think that this is a fucking joke, and you don't think fucking Donald Trump is doing the right thing, you should pack your fucking bags and leave. That's what I got to say for you. And on a sports note, my guy Sal Cannella, that's my jersey, number 80 for Auburn, played a little bit, was wide open on a play, the quarterback missed him. I think that quarterback's going to be a problem this year for him, from what I'm seeing. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'll be at a couple of those games this year with one of my buddies and my sponsor of the show, Canelo Construction, for always supporting me and standing behind me 100%. And if you're one of those people that talks to your kids about after the election, was crying, and would actually have your friend not be friend with another person because their parents voted for Trump and you want to bring in your kids into it that don't even vote yet, you're a special bag of fucking stupid. I'll tell you that much. And the disrespect in this country by people is at an all-time fucking high. Not only for police officers, but for our president, commander-in-chief. And let me tell you something. If you don't like it in this fucking country, pack your fucking bags and leave. That's what you should fucking do. I feel sorry for you like I feel sorry for the pimple on my ass that I'm going to pop. You people got to get off your fucking soapboxes. Get out there. Hard work pays off. I did it. I've been in business 24 fucking years. I didn't ask for a handout from no one. I got fucked on the way up here a few times, that's for sure, by fucking special jagoffs. But I did it, and I worked hard. And you can succeed if you think and you have the brain power to succeed. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it. Let me tell you another thing. Power is reading. but read the right shit. You want to knock down these statues, these kids? You want to knock down statues? Robert E. Lee? That's called history. History's history. That's why it's in the past. They want to bring up slavery and all this other bullshit. Nobody alive knows anybody who was a slave. No one. That was all reincarnated in this Barack Obama era. Please, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's a crock of shit. I worked on the west side of Chicago, delivering fucking garbage and picking it up. I worked with black guys my whole fucking life. Never had a goddamn problem with a black person. I got great friends that are black. Now, there's difference between blacks, and you know what the word is called. Just like there's white and white trash. There's Mexican and Mexican trash. Puerto Rican and Puerto Rican trash. We all have it. Get the fuck over it, you fucking snowflakes. Have a good day, and I'll be back. Love you.